It's Tuesday, February 2nd, 2010, and time for Live from the Future with Stuart Pep. Tonight's guests, Claudia Lano, Nick Wright, and John Foster from Accidentally on Purpose, John Foran in the full tones, Jesse Schneiderman on messages, and now, your host, Stuart Pep.
To the show, everybody. Welcome to Live from the Future. Are you freaking psyched about tonight? Yeah! That's right. We have not one, not two, not three.
Not three.
No, we actually have three. We have three amazing guests tonight. That's right. We have from Accidentally on Purpose creator Claudia Lano, and that's right, Nick Wright and John Foster. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, that's right. That's right. We took a lot of show. We're gonna shove it into your face hole tonight. That's how much show we've got. We got a pants full of show for you tonight. Yes, it will be. Yes, it will be. I have a lot of attitude being kicked at me right now from the most gorgeous man in musical comedy. His hair alone makes my hair envious at night. Please welcome the gorgeous Juan Fulton, everyone. There he is.
Good to see you.
John, look at you.
You were good looking, trying to figure out if that shirt's gray or blue.
I don't know.
No idea.
But can I interest you in an above ground pool? Because I've got deals tonight.
No, but I want to talk to you about my finances
Tallahassee's
later.
finest above-ground pool salesman, Stan Vereen. Hi. Hi there, everybody. Look, I'm going to tell you right now, I got two things. One, I got a fucking sweet deal, and two, the Fiero's paid for, bitch. Now, are we going to get an above-ground pool at your house or what?
Stu, can I just say one thing?
Yes.
Your shirts are always so well pressed. Your hair, even more pressed.
You know what?
You look amazing.
I am so glad that I am as vapid as I look.
Hey, Stu, didn't go to school. Don't know what vapid means. You got a great dog in front of you, though.
I got Bucky here. He's not on camera right now. He's just chilling. But you might see my dog Buck a little bit later. And let's introduce the instant message girl of the night. Please welcome Tits Johnson, everyone.
Hey!
Tits Johnson. There she is. Don't you grouch at
Tits
me.
Johnson.
Tits Johnson. What do you got to say, TJ?
I've worked so hard to get to this place.
Buckle up.
I'm just saying, TJ Hooker works in that one, Tits Johnson.
You guys, it's not. It's me. It's Jesse Schneiderman.
I think we all gathered that.
It was me
Based
the
on the
whole time.
General facial recognition.
Up here, guys. Up here, okay?
Can you show a little bit of why we're calling you TJ Hooker tonight? Just stand up a little bit. There you go. Let's give the viewers what they came for. There it is. See? There we go. That's right. Nobody's above Tits
And my
Johnson.
face is red because I'm windburnt.
Yeah, that's right.
It's the
Nerd
wind.
boner.
Let me just say,
wind.
Stan Vereen only dates Tits Johnson.
But Tits Johnson doesn't only date Stan Vereen. Let me just tell you.
Stan Vereen dates whoever he can in the greater Tallahassee area. Am I going to get you into an above-ground pool or not? All right,
You're a
tonight...
very aggressive salesman, I just
Very
realized.
aggressive. Tonight, we not only have tons of stickers to give away to my dog Buck. Don't worry about it, Bucky. We have all these that LV is going to be giving away tonight that will be signed by the guys from Accidentally on Purpose. But we also have pure 100% grade, pure Canadian maple syrup. Yes, look at that.
Woo!
Yes.
That looks so delicious.
Yes,
weed in there?
this right here. When the Quebecers aren't dealing speed in the eastern townships, they're making this. That's an inside joke for anybody who loves and knows Canada. Thank you. See Brian Smith over there in the audience. He's hanging out with us tonight. All right, so much show to get to. Claudia Lano, creator of Accidentally on Purpose. It's Monday nights at 8:30, but moving in March to Wednesday nights.
Ooh.
And this show is pure hilarity. Mwah. It is so well written, so well acted. We have two of the stars and the creator. So let's watch a little clip here of the show, and we're gonna come right back with Claudia, talk about her experiences with Accidentally on Purpose. Watch this.
Ooh.
Zach, I have something I need to tell you. Yeah. Remember in junior year when you and Melissa got in that massive fight at Rob O'Donnell's house, and then you kind of bailed? Well, I was consoling her, you know, because she was really, really, really sad. And the really weird thing is, we cheated on you.
Yeah, dude, you tell me every year when you get drunk on Jewish Forgive Me Day.
I slept with Melissa, man. She just kept coming at me. I was like, oy vey. Oh, did you forgive me?
Not the first year. The first year I beat the crap out of you.
That was you? Man, I reported that as a hate crime.
Please welcome creator of Accidentally on Purpose, Claudia Lano, everyone. Welcome. Man, that is a hot show.
Oh, thank you. Is it?
No, it's very, very funny. Congratulations on
Thank
all
you.
the success you guys are experiencing with it right now. It's fun. I actually went to the taping of, I believe, the second episode.
Oh,
so right after the pilot.
Okay.
And here's how you knew it was funny. People actually stopped eating the free pizza to laugh, which is, you know, because people are like, oh my gosh, jokes that are hilarious.
Oh, thank you so much. You know, one of the things when I read reviews of shows sometimes, and they comment about the laugh track, it's so annoying because you were there. People were laughing, and not all the time.
No.
Sometimes we have to change a joke, which is proof that it's real.
And sometimes somebody's like, did you lock the car? And then everyone's like, oh, they're taping, which is always exciting because that was me saying, did you lock? So let's talk about how the show was created, because I know a lot of people are going to ask a lot of questions about this, but how did the show come about initially?
Well, it's based on a book called Accidentally on Purpose by Mary Poles, who is a real it's a memoir,
Right.
which means
it
it's
doesn't
real.
even have an R in it. It's a memoir.
It's memoir.
Wow, man. Years of girls.
She, like, I guess, hooked up with a young dude in a bar.
Right, like we all have,
yes.
let's be honest.
And got pregnant, and so, ta-da!
Right.
And there you go.
And so she wrote the book about it, and it was like a bestseller. And
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Why not?
And but you were handed the book, and they said create the show, or how did that work?
Well, my agent handled the book, and so she gave it to me, and I went, okay.
Right.
And then I came up with a pitch, and then you got to trot out, you know, whore your show out to all the people, and and then somebody bought it. So.
Right. No, horror your show. We're trying to get on gas station TV. We could just be on top of an Exxon. Here's the thing, though. But from the time you got the book till the time the show was technically greenlit, how long are we talking?
An eternity.
Wow.
I mean, you know, seemingly it felt forever.
Right.
I think we got it in let's say June.
Yeah.
And then we found out in, let's say, last February.
Right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You know, like that.
So what's the most fun?
Oh, and then there was that. Then you have to make the pilot.
Right.
And then there's another torturous series of weeks where
show
you wait
business sounds
to
amazing.
find out if they're going to make more episodes of the show.
So what's the most gratifying part? Is it seeing your concept get on the air? Is it the joke writing? What do you like best about working on the show?
Oh, you know, I like the bits in the room. I mean, you know, the guys are great, but
right. But let's be honest, they're not that great. Sorry, guys. No.
I think like if you write something and you imagined how it would be, seeing it performed in front of an audience and hearing the audience reaction does that sound like there could be something better? I mean, the money.
Right. Yeah. Sure.
You know, the good parking space. I don't know.
Yeah.
The lunch, they pay for lunch. That's great.
Yes, that's where everyone gets it.
It's fancy schmancy.
Yeah.
Not just fancy, but also schmancy.
Right. No.
I mean, everything about it is great. You're putting on a show, and if you wanted to be in show business, now you're actually doing it. It's all good.
It's all fun, yeah.
It's all fantastic.
It's all fantastic. Let's be honest. And the Coke isn't bad either. Thank you, Ronald.
The Coke's not as good as it used to be.
Not as don't I know it. And by that I mean trucker speed. So Accidentally on Purpose is you guys are now what? like 15 episodes down?
Is that how many?
Something like that.
Something like that.
Okay, good. I'm glad you don't know either.
I don't know. I don't know.
And you guys are moving in the end of March to Wednesday nights.
Yes, we are.
What's up with that?
What's up with that?
Do I have to go out and do we have to bust out some tire irons? And
well, they think our show would be delightful with Julia Louis-Dreyfus's show, and so they want to see whether we can do as good there as we are doing where we are.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Does it? Do you like? How does that feel to move? Would you rather not? What's the opinion on it?
Who
knows,
this?
right? Good point. Let's move on. Now, about craft services. All right, fair enough. I'm just curious. Let's all right, so let's talk. You've been in show business for a while. Okay, all right. You said it. You've dated a guy on Chips and a guy on Little House on the Prairie.
Yes, I did.
Was it the same guy?
No, it wasn't.
All right, fair enough.
No, and we're not talking one of the main Chips guys. We're talking down the line.
You didn't date Poncherelli?
No, I don't even know what the character name he played.
He was probably like just the groundskeeper, like, oh yeah, I'm on the show.
He was really tall, I'll tell you that, and very, really muscly and just like gigantic. Frightening.
Did he have a medical condition?
No, I think he was a football player.
Okay.
I mean, I think he had been a football player. This was
You don't remember, do you?
No, I remember.
Okay.
I mean, not really.
Okay.
Let's say he had been a football player.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Fair enough.
And I was on, Knots Landing.
Yep.
I'm sure you watched all the time.
I lived for Knots Landing.
I'm not even sure. Did you?
No. But I just needed to say it.
You may not have been born.
No, that's not true. Knots Landing was one of those risque shows that I probably was forbidden to watch.
Your mom.
I was raised by Quakers.
Your mom is your mom alive?
Yeah, okay. As far as I know. I mean.
Your mom.
Yes.
Well, what if I said your mom loved the show and then his mom turned out to be dead?
Yes.
How bad would that be?
That would be bad.
Especially if she died between the time this show started and that comment. That would be even more awkward.
While watching Knots Landing.
Yes, that would be.
Like I killed your mom.
In the middle of pleasuring herself
but your mom,
with a news song.
Your mom was like a huge...
Horrible accident.
Did you just... Okay.
It was very good.
What about my mom?
Did she watch Knots Landing? Is she watching you now?
I think we've devoted entirely too much time to the question of if we did.
I believe my mom did watch Knots Landing.
Hold on.
Well,
my mom is from Texas.
If she fucking watched the shit.
Yeah.
She did. You're damn right she did. Well, she was
That's what I'm
smoking her
saying,
Misty
Dallas.
120s.
Yes.
I love this show.
I can't believe what Donna Mills is doing this week.
Donna Mills. I can't believe who Donna
Cherry
Mills
Pie
is
just
doing
wrote,
this week.
OMG, I remember her.
See,
Wow, I'm recognizable. I've reached my goal.
Yes.
My only goal in life is to be recognizable.
I'm sure that this interview has had, we haven't actually, we've just been discussing peripherally.
Okay.
Here's my question. Something people need to know about you. You still live with your parents.
Yes.
You're the creator of a hit show. You have a parking
amazing.
space. How is this possible?
Wow, did I tell you that?
Yeah, everything you
You
wrote
also told
in
us
the
some
email.
stuff about your sexual experiences.
No, I didn't.
No, the football, we all banged the football guy.
No,
Regardless.
Yes, I share a house with my parents.
What's that all about?
I'm so lazy, and I moved back in, and then I just decided I'm just, you know
Never
what?
leaving.
I never should have left in the first place.
But it's weird, like when you
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna live them out. They just have to die, and then I get the house.
Usually that's how it works, Claudia.
Yes.
Usually you outlive your parents. I
here's
will cut
hoping.
that bitch if they don't. Just die already.
It depends on what a good night it is.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's a bad night, I'll be dead by morning.
But it's not. I mean, clearly you must. It works for you, right? I mean, they're cool. They're gone all the time.
They're totally cool.
You can like sleep in their bed, party at my house.
Well, I mean, I have a section. I mean, I have the shitty section of
Okay,
the
all right.
house. I don't know how that happened.
I thought you were going to stop before shun. I was
No,
like,
I
she
have
has the sex den. I have a sex den. No, you have your own portion of that.
Yeah,
The
I have my own
going crazy
portion.
about this.
Right.
And they travel all the time. They're show folk.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, yeah,
they're
sure.
total show folk.
I know,
And they're
I know them
like
all.
old hippies. I
Right.
mean, they're not old. They're delightful. Whatever.
And they look great.
Yeah, they look good. I just can't get it together to go.
Yeah.
You know, show business is tough.
Right.
This could all fall apart.
Right.
And then I'll be back where I should be anyway, at my parents' house.
We have a question. Wow. Claudia Lano, creator of Accidentally on Purpose. Let's go to the chat room. Jesse.
I just wanted to say what's up to the chat room. There's a lot of people talking about this. Sociology Geek says, that's a brilliant plan. Justin says, looking for apartments gives you leukemia. And Drink Moxie said, Jesse, ask her for dead grounds or if she comes home after curfew. I don't know. And
I have a question.
Telemundo says, for some reason, Claudia just got hotter for leaving with her parents. But he said for leaving. He said leaving, spelled leaving.
He spelled
leaving.
He's illiterate.
Leaving with her parents.
We have a few people who are illiterate.
Okay.
But we love Telemundo.
Right.
Before I let them ask another question,
okay.
You fell down on the Tonight Show?
Yes, I did.
Tell us about that story. Was it the Johnny?
Well,
Johnny
it was with Johnny Carson. I mean, this is not bullshit Tonight Show. This is real Tonight Show.
Yeah, no.
I don't mean like it's bad. I'm just saying, whatever. I don't have to explain myself.
You can, absolutely.
It was a long. It was I was not that. Whatever. I was on Knots Landing, and
I just asked the questions. You don't have to make fun of me, shit on the show, and then comment. So pick your angle on now, Jesus.
I'm just saying, I've been across from Johnny.
All right. Wow.
So, was that bad? I planned that in the back, and now it sounds so mean.
I don't know how I should feel about that.
That was really good.
Thank you very much. He's dead now, okay? I'm your only option. Let's go.
Dead.
Let's go. Bear with me.
Clear the table.
All right, here we go.
I was backstage, and it had been not an exciting show so far. Tony Bennett, very talented, and Lee Van Cleef from Spaghetti Westerns, and he was like old, and he had a turquoise bolo thing on, and he was sweating, and he's really fucking creepy looking.
Right.
And I'm behind the curtain, and right before I'm thinking, I just wish I could die. Right, I'm so nervous. And I come out of the curtain, and I had new shoes on, and the floor was slippery, and my foot went up in the air like that, and I fell like right on my ass, like a total pratfall, but unintentional.
Right.
I'm not a professional pratfall. And as my ass hit the ground, I thought to myself, get up. Get up. This is fantastic. If you don't get up, they're going to think something's wrong with you. It's not live. You'll just enter again. So I got up, and one shoe had flown off. So I walked to the seat with one shoe on and one shoe off. And Johnny Carson goes, well, now that's what you call a Knots Landing. So he's got a big laugh.
Oh my God!
Because he's Johnny.
Johnny.
And I said, those floors are really treacherous. And he said, I'm sure we'll be hearing that from your lawyer soon. I mean, he got a lot of laughs.
Right.
It was like a little burst of energy.
That's cool. And you made something out of it.
Wait, but so they did see you fall.
Oh, not only did they see me fall, but years later, like when no one remembers any part that I was an actress, I was out and I met somebody kind of famous. I met Matthew Perry. And
I just saw him.
Okay.
But not personally.
So
On TV.
Hi, I'm Claudia Lano. And he looks at me like with a weird look, and he says, Claudia Lano? Did you fall down on the Tonight Show?
Oh my God.
And I went, yes. How do you know that? And he says, my dad, it's on a blooper reel that his dad had. So
oh my God, that's
it's
hilarious.
Immortal.
It's immortalized.
That's amazing.
All right, before we let you go, I have a little game that we want to play with you, and it's about bad boys on 70s TV shows, and it's called Bad Boys. John has a little song for it, and we have a title, Bad Boys. Go ahead, John.
Bad boys from the 70s, from the sitcoms. 70s bad boys from the sitcoms in the 70s. 70s bad boys.
All right, so here's what you have to do on this.
Yeah, John.
Okay, so you have to choose which show this bad boy is from.
Okay.
Okay, is it from Knots Landing, Chips, Little House on the Prairie, or Falcon Crest?
Okay, those are really 80s shows.
Okay, 80s. There we go.
Just saying.
Look, it's all a haze of above ground pools and coke for me. All I have to say. All right, Moloch, a rock star who like every rock musician is an agent of Satan, played by the frightening Donnie Most, best known as Ralph Malph on Happy Days. Was that Knots Landing, Chips, Little House on the Prairie, or Falcon Crest?
Well, What? Donnie Most? That's it. He wasn't on any of those.
No idea what you just said.
Right.
You know, but I'll tell you, I did do a Love Boat with Donnie Most.
There you go.
I had to make out with Donnie Most.
So which one do you think it would be?
My guess, go through the list
Knots
again?
Landing, Chips, Little House on the Prairie, or Falcon Crest?
Well, it had to be Falcon Crest.
No, this is Chips.
Okay.
Donnie Most?
You should
Chips.
let the chat room.
Chips.
Eric
over there is our fact checker.
Okay, all right.
All right.
I should know that.
He should. All right, here we go.
Do I let
Chip
him?
Roberts, a scheming, evil publicist whose secret identity as criminal Tony Fenice, or Fenice, is discovered by his pop singer girlfriend. The singer ends up dead.
Well,
What show would
that's
this-
Knots Landing.
Yes, of course. There you go, Eric. He
Because
said,
my character, Diana, was married to him.
there you go. Okay,
I
that
ran
was
off
a
with
gimme.
him.
That was a gimme.
I mean, that's ridiculous.
That was. Eric, blame him. Blame
All right.
Eric over
but,
there.
you know what? I'm really delighted that you did this research.
All right. Carlton Travis, a bad guy played by nice guy actor Eddie Arnold. Arnold was formerly sympathetic lead on Green Acres, where he was friends with a TV-watching pig. Knots Landing, Chips, Little House on the Prairie, or Falcon Crest? Carlton Travis.
Well, I have to say Falcon Crest.
Falcon Crest is right.
All right.
Yeah. You are 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3. All right, we have one more, and then we got to do the 59-second gauntlet, and then we got to get you out of here.
Okay.
Jill Bennett, a psycho homewrecker, tries to murder her lover's wife by staging a fake suicide, then stages a fake murder in order to frame her lover by conveniently committing suicide. You know already.
Yes. That's Knots Landing.
Knots Landing again! She knows her own shows.
That chick, that actress, was like saves dogs now. That's like.
Wait, an actress who saves
She's
dogs?
like an
I've never heard of
activist,
it. Yeah.
animal activist.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Like Pamela Anderson or one of those
No,
types.
no. Yeah.
No, like, you
she's
know.
friends with Ron Zimmerman.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how
cool.
much. Whoever. I'm talking to someone who's off stage.
All right, Claudia Lanau, creator of Accidentally on Purpose. By the way, let's give plugs, CBS.com.
CBS.com.
Monday nights at 8:30, and then at the end of March, Wednesdays.
nights
and
at
we don't know
8:30.
how to feel about that.
We are happy to be on television.
We are happy to be on television.
Yeah.
We don't know that feeling here. We don't know that
You
feeling.
will.
Come on, gas station TV, pick us up. All right, before we let Claudia
How'd you know I
go,
was talking to them?
we have 59 seconds gauntlet to run with Claudia. John, give us the song, please. 59 seconds. Get the timer ready. Here we go.
Am I supposed to?
59 second,
You'll see.
59 second, 59 second gauntlet. 59 seconds to tell us your life. 59 seconds to get it right. 59 second gauntlet.
All right, here's what you have to do.
It changes everything.
I thought that song changed.
All
I
right,
recognize that song.
Claudia, I have 14 questions. 80% of our guests can't get through all these because they think too much.
Okay.
You have 59 seconds to answer all of these questions straight to your camera. I'll just
Okay.
be feeding them to you as quickly as I can.
Okay.
The goal is to get through them, and after you get through them or not, the crowd goes wild, right, guys? Yeah! All right, here we go. Claudia Lanau, creator of Accidentally on Purpose, Mondays, 8 o'clock and 8:30,
8:30.
and then soon to be Wednesdays at the end of March 2010 if you're watching this on demand. All right, here we go. Timer ready, Lauren? You gotta yell at me.
Go.
Porn star name.
Trixie McDougal.
Most embarrassing moment in your life.
Oh, I think when I fisted someone.
In high school, I was.
The biggest nonconformist in my graduating class.
Biggest star you've ever met.
Oh, George Clooney.
Biggest jerk in grade school.
Me.
Song playing while you lost your virginity.
No song. It was in a car.
One thing on your iPod.
Outcast, hey ya.
Would you rather be Audrey Hepburn or Marilyn Monroe?
Oh, Audrey Hepburn lived longer.
Date Elvis or Sinatra?
Sinatra.
Gift a flight or be a billionaire?
Billionaire.
Title of your memoirs?
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Place you go to think?
The bathroom.
Worst guy's name?
Charlie.
High school sneakers?
I didn't wear sneakers.
Favorite charity?
Anything Haiti,
My career is like breakfast because?
because everybody eats it in the morning.
Yeah! That's right! Claudia Lanau, that is right! Give her a big hand for Accidentally on Purpose. Mondays, 8:30, and soon to be Wednesdays, Claudia Lanau, everybody! All right. That was excellent. We have John Foster, Nick Wright coming up in just a second, but let's check in with 30 seconds of I am names so we can do the quick switcheroo. John and Jesse.
Yeah, Bottom. I'm wondering the same thing. She fisted someone? Not really. Okay, what's up? A Trevorion, A Carol, Agarun Now, Aliens, Axel, and Honest Fraud, Basketball, Blue Wings, Bottom, Cherry Pie, Crimps, Chimps the Clown, Church, Console Gamer, Lufel, Senor Shutter, Sergeant Silent, Sociology Geek, Rand, Penguin, Parker said My Snooch, Sean O, Senor Shutter, Strollers, Telemundo, Techo, Suicide, The Josh, The Owlmeister, The Lady Flash, Tom K Video, Tightrope, UB3R own for age, Woozle, X-Man, Penguin Ford, Fat Lidama.
Yeah, okay, I think we got it. She actually went to Penn, everybody. That's the frightening part. All right, coming up right now, we had a special guest drop by, and we had, of course, a pre-booked guest. These two guys are two of the stars of Accidentally on Purpose on CBS. Please welcome Nick Wright and John Foster, everybody. Welcome to the show. Look at these guys.
I just twirl his hair from time to time.
That's how it gets to flare like that.
I love it.
Yeah, that flaring effect. All from this guy.
Nick Wright was booked with Claudia. John Foster shows up drunk and surly at 7:05 and
so disrespectful.
Gets me into a chokehold, says, "Book me on the show, asshole." Or it's
see how desperate this guy is?
I just need exposure.
I know.
He called me. He was drunk in his car. He's like, "What are you doing now, man? What the hell are you doing now? Can I come over?"
I do have separation anxiety from him. I've been so accustomed to being near him, and now that the show we're done filming, I get cold at night, like hot sweats, you know, cold, whatever.
Oh yeah,
both.
Cold and hot
I provide cold air and hot air.
My pinky twitches when I really mess up. I don't know what is. It's something about it.
Right, and he also had that. You had that sweet like. Faux humility, like I don't know if you got room for me. I guess I can do it like 5 minutes, or you got a camera for me to work, or I don't know. I'm on a hit show, a-hole. How's this internet feel? I got to get back to my network show. Those are literally words out of his mouth.
How did you?
Literally, I can vouch for that.
You can vouch for that. All right. First of all, this show is hilarious. If everyone isn't watching in the chat room, then they are stupid.
No.
Oh, they're all watching in the chat room.
Hey, chat room. What's happening, chat room?
There you go. These guys.
Thanks for watching.
Look at these guys.
People that aren't here.
Yeah.
So we have a lot to get through with you guys as well, and if you guys also have fisted, that would make the second show in a row that we have all three guests. No! Oh God, help us.
Sergeant Silent said, "Do they ever play Gay Chicken to kill time?"
Gay Chicken? I don't know what that. What is that game?
We'll do it right now.
You know.
Oh, I've never heard of that game.
Look,
I've never heard of that game.
This will be on the internet in no time.
Oh wait, Gay Chicken, isn't that where you like lean in and you're about?
See?
Oh, that is Gay Chicken.
They did.
You're fired.
Yes. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. First of all, let's talk about you taking him out to shoot a shotgun. What's all that about?
Oh yeah, tell the story.
Well, first of all, I'm a really big hypocrite because I love firearms, but I'm not. I'm in support of violence, even though I've been in a lot of fights.
You don't like violence?
Well, you know, depending on what type of violence.
Okay.
You know? Like,
no. But he does know.
Like
you do know how to use guns.
I do.
Yeah, you've been around guns.
I grew up in Iowa, and you know, it was a different kind of upbringing. You know, I love my weapons. You know.
Okay. So I love my weapons.
Yeah, I like to go noodling every once in a while too. Stick my hand. Have you guys not heard
of
that?
No,
it's so weird.
Everybody search noodling on the internet.
Yeah,
no, not right now. We're watching the show.
Not now.
We're watching a show.
John's description of noodling is much more entertaining.
The fact of the matter is, half of them are rubbing one out while they have us playing, and they're surfing. Look, he got all weird on me.
Why did you get weird?
You're saying they're rubbing one out. I'm sitting here, it makes me feel like
it's all about multitasking.
You're protected by the virtue of the screen. Oh, this is.
Oh, noodling is like sword fighting. Bottom says.
No.
Is that with your penis?
No, not that kind of noodling.
Noodling is like cat. You stick your arm in holes in the lake. And you wait for a catfish to bite on, and it like latches on your arm, and you punch through the gills. But they're like prehistoric beasts.
It's a way of fishing for catfish.
50-pound catfish, and you're holding them like that. But you got to look at not now, but later.
So in essence, it's fish fisting.
It's fisting of relevant.
That's exactly right.
Right. So we 2 out of 3 right now. Yeah. You're up next. This show ain't over yet. But Chance Johnson, over here. We'll do what we need to do. Look, all right, let's get. What the hell are we talking about?
Firearms, okay, shotgun. So I have a couple of firearms, and we had to do this segment.
You have a couple?
I have a couple.
He does. Can I make a special request?
Yes.
Like 2 like at the end of this season when it wraps, just you do the cover of Guns and Ammo. Like,
that would be amazing.
Like this will be
as long as I can have my shirt off.
As long as I can do the cover of High Times, I'm all over that.
As long as I can have my shirt off.
Yeah.
Here's the title. It's gonna go Accidentally on Purpose, only if the safety's off, bitch. You'll have like a 45.
I shot my ex-girlfriend accidentally on purpose.
That's right.
I gotta start twittering.
All right, so you're a peace-loving guy, but you have a couple of guns.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
This is my whole life is like that. But we had to do the segment in the show where on Christmas Eve he takes me out on this scavenger hunt-esque type of thing.
Okay.
And we had to go to the shooting range, and he'd never shot a gun, seeing as he's Canadian.
No, I've shot guns before, but it's always been blanks. I wanted to shoot live rounds. I've never shot live rounds of ammunition. So
you shooting blanks?
I want to do that. What?
So he shoots blanks.
Yes. Keep going.
He shoots blanks.
Keep going,
Okay,
Foster.
I'm sorry. So
I'm sorry.
he got flustered.
my channel system is bad. So anyway, yeah, we took him. I took him shooting down at the LA gun range.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it was quite interesting. We have a pistol grip shotgun, and his hand.
Man, it was
hand.
Well, we were going to shoot a 20 gauge, but they didn't have any there.
Right.
I think, and so we had to shoot a 12 gauge. I don't know how many of you guys have shot a 12 gauge shotgun.
Oh, a lot.
Oh, that's right. We didn't use the pistol.
What is it? Is it harder?
But it has such a powerful
It's harder.
kickback. My shoulder was all bruised up the next day because the butt just kept hitting my arm.
Right.
And it's loud too. It packs a punch.
It does pack a punch.
Yeah. But we had a good time, and then I was very ready and prepared for the next day when I had to go into the studio and shoot an M16 at the crew. It was pretty entertaining.
It was good.
So you have a couple of guns on your person?
On my, that's right.
No, but you keep some supply of guns? Because this Canadian, I mean, you'd be lucky if he knows judo, you know, I mean, most
Well, how
Canadians.
was I with the guns? Was I okay for a Canadian?
He was pretty damn good.
The best thing, he's
a little shaky at first.
I was shaky.
Oh yeah, it makes you
Firing real
nervous.
bullets, man. You're like, and there's people there. There's like 15 people in the shooting range,
I've
and they're
been
shooting.
to the gun club, and here's the best part about going to the LA gun club. It's not just the seedy environment that you drive into, or the 96 Impalas with 28-inch rims.
Yeah.
It's that they say no shooting gangster style. You can't.
Oh yeah,
know.
You can't go in and be like, yeah, bitch. That's right.
They do. I was at the shooting range at LAX, and there was this guy in all blue.
Shooting range
and
at
LAX.
LAX.
Makes sense.
I know.
And,
Get off the plane. The first thing you want to do is shoot a gun.
That's right.
strip clubs and guns. So anyway, there's this guy in all blue, and he's shooting, gangster stuff.
Right.
And there's a cop right next to him shooting a class of middle-aged females how to fire a handgun.
Wow,
There's a class, but he was like looking at the cop, and there's nothing the cop could do. Because,
Right. It is weird though, just to have like loaded weapons and you're in
you're
close
shooting.
range.
I mean,
It is
frightening.
strange.
Yeah.
But I think the more you're around guns, the more you get used to them.
Yeah.
and the
My
more
favorite was just there was one lone just coked up dude in all black with his girl. Like,
What is your deal with Coke tonight?
A lot, okay, a lot. I drank one of those, but he had like a girl in a mini skirt, and she was just like playing with her iPhone while he was like shooting like. I was like, how much have you guys not been banging for the last 4? Like, what is happening? Like, how much?
baby, I love you.
She
Yeah, I
probably
know.
does that when they are banging. Too,
Exactly.
so it's just-
All right, we have John Foster, we have Nick Wright, the air on Accidentally on Purpose Mondays. We'll be migrating Wednesdays in March, but we could talk about the show. But I want to play a game right now.
We could talk about
We
should talk about
we
the show.
could, but you can watch the show. It's on Mondays. You can watch the show. But here's the thing: I want to play a little game with you guys. You're from Montreal.
I am.
You speak French.
I do.
You're from Iowa. You like guns. So
What an odd couple we are.
naturally, I have a game for both of you. It's called French Rock Band or Montreal Sex Shop. John, we need a song. Here we go. Here you go.
French rock band on Montreal sex shop. Figure it out, it's the game we play. French rock band on Montreal sex shop. Figure it out today.
Oh shit!
All right.
I'm gonna win this game.
All right, so as you can tell, this was well written for Nick Wright. But John Foster
It's
showed
favorite.
up,
Favorite.
and in his boozy persuasiveness, he forced his way in. I like him a lot better already
I
because
know, right?
he's got the live from the future.
He's
on
a
that.
team player.
He is a team player.
Yeah,
that's what I heard.
Even when he's belligerent and drunk.
We're fisting catfish.
He's so
Whatever.
drunk right now.
Whatever.
What do you do once you fisted the fish? You're
You
like,
gotta get it off.
You just ram it through? Like, what do
Get
you
it off.
do?
You got to shove your hand through. Not that I've done done this.
Right. What do you do?
They bite on, and you shove your hand through the gills, so it punches out through the gills, and you hold it, and then you just have to dump it in the thing and get them off you.
Right. That is solid, man. Who said growing up in Iowa was boring?
I know, right?
I mean, really?
No, I wish I'd done this.
All right.
He didn't do it.
All right, here we go. Keep score, LV, and for them, we will. Well, we can't give out the maple syrup till the end of the show. All right. Here we go. First one: Montreal sex shop or French rock band? Stinky toys. Stinky toys.
Who gets?
All right, go ahead.
Is that how we do it? Do we have like?
Yeah,
you make up your own beep.
You do. You make up your own beep.
Okay, I think that's a.
You don't have to agree. You don't have to agree.
French rock band.
You going French rock band? What about you?
I agree.
You
All right,
so
punk
would
band.
agree.
Punk band in 1976. There we go. There you go. I'm excited about that. All right. All right, here we go. Next one. Dirty District. Dirty District. John.
Montreal sex shop.
He knows it.
You don't have to agree.
I'll agree. He sounds very, very confident.
Oh, you guys both lose. It's a French fusion band, 1985.
Oh, that's certainly not a fusion band.
No,
it's a French. It's a Dirty District. All right, here we go. Next one. Noir Désir. Noir Désir.
I'm going to say that's a Montreal sex shop.
Sex shop.
I think.
Oh, the third one. You've already done two in a row that weren't, so this has to. It's
like rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
I'm gonna battle you on. I'm gonna battle you on it.
It's a French rock band from Bordeaux.
I was just
From Bordeaux, where the wine comes from?
Indeed.
Oh, wow.
That's right. All right. You guys are both
We're not doing well right
one
now.
for three.
That's 33%.
You are
33.3333.
Indeed.
Repeating.
Under, we have that line underneath.
Here we go.
On top.
No, on top.
On top, right? Got it.
Weepers Circus. Weepers Circus.
No.
French rock band.
Weepers Circus?
This has got to be a Montreal sex shop.
That is a sex shop that's
Weepers Circus.
I'm going to say that's a Montreal sex shop.
And you're going.
I'm saying French rock band.
That is a French musical group. 1988.
These are stacked heavily.
Hold on. Weeper Circus? That would be the most depressing sex shop ever.
Or the most entertaining afternoon of your life.
Weeper Circus?
Cup of tea.
And this one we shoot donkeys. You want a piece? Okay. All right, here we go. Le Clé de Désir.
Oh, that's a Montreal sex shop. That's a Montreal sex shop.
All right, they got it.
That
Straight
one I
up.
know.
Straight up. Who's in the lead?
No question about that. And I only know this because of the late night commercials that play on local access cable.
Yes. All right. Le Clé de Désir. All right. LB, what's the score right now? We got a tiebreaker.
John's up by 1.
John's up by 1. Okay, here we go.
My face is so
Here we
red.
go. This one will either determine a tie or who wins. Joy Toys. Joy Toys. The toys has a Z.
Oh, that makes a difference.
Joy Toys?
Joy
Pressure right now.
I'm going to say band.
I'm saying sex shop.
I'm going to say band.
Band?
Yeah.
Sex shop?
You
Montreal,
wanna know-
Quebec, it's a sex shop.
Wow!
There you go.
I was so off. I really didn't.
I love the earnest
won.
wow. Like this was, oh my, a meaningful
he's
moment
from
here.
It really
Montreal, too.
was.
He speaks
All
French.
right,
I'm
John
from Montreal.
Foster.
I
He
feel
killed it.
And he
killed
speaks
it.
French.
I
And
know.
speak French. Joy Toys?
Joy Toys
Joy
in Montreal,
Toys.
Quebec. Yeah, Joy Toys with a Z.
I will check it
Or
out.
had I said,
Now I know it exists.
had I said with a Z, you would have known. But
would've
I
known.
didn't want to give it
I
away.
would've known.
Foster.
Do we get any free product placement from any of those sex shops?
Yes, something like that.
Yeah.
Tits Johnson will supply like a lap dance or something. Tits Johnson, let's give the guys a quick couple of questions from the chat room. Say hi to some people so
Yeah.
they know. And I would like in this moment for both of these guys to pick one person to help them for the next game because we have one more game.
I want Telemundo.
Oh, look at that!
I
He's
want Telemundo.
recruiting.
Yeah, you do.
He's
I do.
recruiting.
I want Telemundo.
Yeah.
Okay, who do you want,
gotta pick someone
Foster?
in there.
Foster's got to get his own
Let's
internet.
work together, John.
Foster's got to get his own internet buddy. He's got Telemundo.
Telemundo, I believe in you.
Okay,
Thank
he's
you.
personally selected Telemundo.
All right, well, I'm gonna have to choose somebody on there.
Jesse, give him some options. Who's
Give
he
me
got?
a couple of names.
Hemoglobin, the Lady Flash.
Hemoglobin. No, I chose it.
You
He
got
probably
it.
wants you to take your shirt off. You might want to. I'm sure. I've seen about 6 of them up there.
Here's what we need. Man!
I say do it.
All right.
Oh, you're going to do it, aren't you?
No, we're not asking you to do it. I'm just saying you might want to be friends with him.
Look, John actually requested it.
I call him out of time.
Guys, can I come into your show?
Take my shirt off.
Yeah.
I'll only do your show if you want me to
21.
take my shirt off.
Yeah, when he rolled in, hey Stu, do you have any body oil?
Body paint.
Just saying.
All
All right.
I also want to remind people that if you want to ask me questions for John and Nick, you should IM them to me at the stream.tv, the stream.TV, instead of putting in the chat room because it is going so fast.
That's right.
I can hardly.
There's so many questions.
Give Tits
We will answer
Johnson
all
a
of them.
break, all right? Give TJ Hooker a break.
Where did
now-
Tits Johnson come from?
Look, you know where it came from. And if you keep it on the screen, it's gonna keep on coming. Now, the point is, Telemundo has to go to the chat room, and we have, what was your request?
Hemoglobin.
Oh
Hemoglobin.
my God, wait, I didn't even realize, but Telemundo had asked a question. That's so amazing. But
I knew it, Telemundo. I knew it.
Why do you have the better partner?
He said, if they could get someone accidentally pregnant, who would it be?
Me.
And I just think that's funny because
But you wouldn't do that, guys.
why would you do
I
that?
shoot blanks. Haven't you been watching the show?
Watched it all.
I shoot blanks.
He has a
Just
delightful
again.
girlfriend. He would.
Oh boy, if I had to get somebody accidentally pregnant, who would it be?
Sure. The chat room needs to
I'm
know.
gonna say.
Come on, Rosie O'Donnell.
Michelle Obama, because think who'd be your step brother.
Your stepbrother.
Did I do the math right on that one?
Carry the one.
Hold on, wait, carry the step brother. Right? In a way? That would be, I mean, banging your way into the White
They
House.
get me pregnant.
Which would be a great porn, banging your way into the White House.
Get Tits.
I'll get tits pregnant.
All
I'll
right.
get tits pregnant.
All right.
All right. How's that?
Now
Will
my
you
name
take
has
my
become
seed?
Tits McGee.
Yeah.
All right, Tits McGee. That's it. All right, here's the thing. You want to become a helicopter pilot.
I
That's a
do. I'd
segue.
love to do that.
You need to learn some lingo. So I researched a little lingo here.
Oh, yeah?
For aviator lingo. So do you know what throttle back means?
Pull the throttle back?
No, it means to
Yes.
slow down. Take it easy.
Well, that's.
You got to use it in a sentence. Like,
Hey, throttle back, buddy.
there you
Throttle
go.
back.
There you go.
Why don't we just throttle back? All right, second.
Here's another one. Martin Baker fan club.
What the hell does
Okay,
that mean?
if you eject from your helicopter, which would mean you die.
They don't have ejection seats.
Okay, you
That
would,
much I know.
know you would go into
They
fiery
don't?
blades of death. But if you eject,
Oh, you're right.
Maybe on a helicopter you eject
you-
downward.
I
Yes.
did not get
The
You
that.
eject.
helicopter poops you out.
that would be sweet. And you just go out the poop chute.
Boom.
You gotta hit the poop chute.
Straight down. Straight down. I do know some helicopter lingo. Apparently the bolt
Yep.
that connects the rotor to the fuselage is called,
Whoa.
there's one bolt.
It looked like you were
Yeah.
giving
You
the
hear that? No,
That
check it
was
out.
not just one
It's called
thing
the
he knew.
Jesus bolt because it's actually, there's one bolt,
Right.
and it's the only bolt that connects the whole apparatus together. It's called the Jesus bolt.
I'm not saying we could, but with some post-production, we could look like you were giving the largest hand job in history. So that's called the Jesus bolt. What about, do you know what goo is?
I know. Yes,
No,
I do.
but goo, apparently for aviators, it's bad weather.
Goo?
Yeah.
Flying
So-
through some goo?
Yeah, like I need to grab some go juice and go through the goo. And that's go juice is coffee.
I
And
want
goo.
you as my pilot.
All right,
I'd
I'll
love
be
to
there.
have, that would be awesome.
Last one that I needed to teach you, tits machine.
Tits
Tits machine. No, tits machine. Now, tits machine.
Long-running joke.
It's a good airplane. Current airplanes need not apply. It's a nostalgic term for like the F8 Cruiser was a tits machine.
Oh, the tits machine.
Like when you like tits, comma machine.
Okay.
Not like robot Jesse. Like
Right,
that's
right.
a tits machine. Like I would.
got it.
Right?
Yeah.
Like it's tits, comma machine.
Yeah.
So if you get a sweet helicopter, which you got to take us out in
Yeah.
a helicopter.
Oh, please.
You'd be like, yo, check out my tits machine. Grab some go juice. Let's fly through that goo. And then I'll poop it out. And then
we'll poop you
there you
out.
go, poop you up. All right,
Thank
Nick,
you for that.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
Nick Wright, John Foster here, accidentally on purpose. We have one more game to get through, then we got to run the gauntlet. But
You
let's
didn't
get a
let
few
me-
questions
yeah.
here because I know a lot
We
of
also
people.
want
have
to talk
stuff.
about our lunchtime talk show.
Oh yeah, you guys have a talk
Yeah, but
show.
we'll do whatever. Just
Okay,
wanna squeeze it in
get
there
a
at some point.
question and then talk about
wanna talk to people.
their talk show. Go ahead.
All right, this is from Michael.
Michael.
Question. How was it working with Olivia Munn and Accidentally on Purpose?
I fainted.
Fainted?
Yeah.
She was recently on the show.
She was,
Yes,
yeah.
that's right.
But her episode is airing next week, I think, 2 weeks or
Yes,
something.
Claudia says
Very
yes.
echoes.
Yes? It's the next one in line. So
Okay.
you'll see Olivia Munn probably next Monday at 8:30 on CBS.
That's right.
She was awesome
She
to work
is
with.
really,
It's a
really
good
funny.
tag.
She is so
CBS
cool.
next Monday.
Monday. It's Olivia Monday.
Huh?
It is Olivia Monday next Monday. But she was super cool. She was really funny and
Yep.
and she's hilarious.
Yeah,
Really?
she's a team
Have you
sport.
ever
It's
watched
good.
her show on
Yeah,
G4?
absolutely.
Yeah, she's awesome. She's
Yep.
really quick and she's got comedy chops and she's
Yes.
cool. And
Yeah.
yeah, just a really. And she did our lunchtime talk show. That's
She
a
did.
good
You can
segue.
go and
She was a guest on our show, Lunch with Nick and John, which we'd love for you guys to check it out. It's on CBS.com.
So tell us about what you guys do it once a week. What's the deal?
It's a much bigger budget than this show.
Can we cancel them now? First, Claudia's giving me tood, and then you guys come on and crap on the show.
We're giving you the goo, man.
There you go. All right.
Now, my question is, the difference between our talk shows is, yes, you're interactive, but would you actually do stuff that they'd ask you to do? Like, do you take off your clothes if they ask you to?
If someone asks you to take off your
I'm not talking about that right now. I'm talking about him.
Would you trust me?
Get naked?
It's all happened in the archives. We've done everything on this show and then some. There's stuff here that if my mom knew I existed, she would be embarrassed for me. So you do whatever they say? Is this what you're getting at? Really?
We're opening it up, man. We don't like the name of the show isn't actually settled in. It's Lunch with Nick and John right now, but we want people to vote for names, and we'll change the name of the show.
How many episodes have you guys done?
We've shot 4. 3 are online right now. The 4th one will be up, I guess.
So it's not live.
In a couple days.
It's not live.
We don't have the technology to do it live.
But you're CBS. Yeah. I mean, it's an enormous network that lives in.
Tell them that.
I don't know.
Tell them that.
We can't do it live. There's just no way that's going to happen.
There's no way.
No, there's no way.
But so where do you get the requests from? People email them?
Yeah, they'll see an episode and then they'll write comments on the page.
So when's the next one taping?
I guess
Thursday.
Thursday, yeah.
Okay.
Thursday. Yes,
you can't do it live.
You can. See, you guys could come here.
We're going to come into your studio. That's
you
what we're going to do.
I mean, I think people would love it. Absolutely. You could. I think just shirt off, body oil, and a shotgun, and you.
Drunk with Molson drunk.
All right, questions for Nick and John, because I have another game to play with these guys, and we're running out of time. We have another question. They want to see.
That's an inappropriate face.
That was an inappropriate face. There was a question that was
something.
Yeah, inappropriate.
Go ahead, Tits Johnson. Bring it on.
Hey, that's the future mother of my baby you're talking to.
That's right.
Yeah.
Back up. Throttle back.
Throttle back! Look, we got to navigate through this goo. Give me some go juice, and let's do this. Go ahead.
What's up, Gumby One Wild? Lord Penn has seen your show and loves it and says, don't change the name of that show.
Oh,
Lunch with Nick and John.
Lunch with Nick and John. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's all right. Great. That's one
Our
vote for
Twitter
Lunch with Nick
account
and John.
is Lunch It Up, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Lunch It Up?
Really?
Lunch It Up.
Really?
Lunch
You're really
It
gonna hate
Up?
on us? I'm rocking your thing here. And
No, I like Lunch It Up. Lunch It Up.
Lunch It Up.
Lunch It Up?
You're so not
You
even
know what, man?
enthusiastic
You
right
came
now,
in
dude.
and just threw your weight around. He even talked about John's ready for his close-up. Let's do this.
You guys should have
Why are all
us be
these
guests
cameras
on
on
your
you?
lunch
John!
show.
You guys are welcome to be guests on our lunch show.
Yeah, oh, that would be awesome.
We
be
should
great.
be guests on their lunch show. Be like, hey, what's
They
up?
don't
We're on a
want.
show.
They're saying that because they're here now. Trust me. If they return one phone call after this show, you would be shocked.
Truth.
But
Absolute
I'm
truth.
pregnant.
You will be pregnant. You're
Doesn't
gonna
mean I'm
have to
gonna call
return
you.
her phone call. Tits machine. You better talk to her.
I will not.
You will. You are the father of her future baby. Sorry, girlfriend. All right, let's get to the next game because we have one more game, and this is actually for the big prize.
Oh!
That's right. We have pure, uncut Canadian syrup.
Uncut.
Yes.
That's another
as
cocaine
opposed
reference.
to circumcised. No,
Sometimes.
actually, circumcision.
Sometimes they cut it with like windshield
this-
washer fluid.
This is pure maple syrup, gentlemen, and this can only be won by one of you guys who can answer all the questions correctly in our hit game show that's being debuted tonight called Ca-NUCK Buddy.
Yes!
Ca-NUCK Buddy.
Hey, it doesn't.
John?
I had the advantage last game and you won, so you know.
Here we
you
go.
never know.
All right, Ca-NUCK Buddy. Here we go. John, take it away.
Ca-NUCK Buddy, Ca-NUCK Buddy, show about Canadians. Ca-NUCK Buddy, Ca-NUCK Buddy, show about Canadians. Ca-NUCK Buddy.
All right, here we go. So, Ca-NUCK Buddy is it's about famous Canadians, and this is where you get to use your internet buddy. You've got Telemundo.
Telemundo.
You've got
Hemoglobin, dude.
Hemoglobin, dude. All right,
it.
Foster, man.
God, the
Man, some
fireworks right
respect.
here.
I know,
It's
right?
really hot in the middle.
Just coming up here.
God.
Keep filming this.
Do you guys want to play Gay Chicken?
Yeah, settle down. You don't get it yet, Foster. All right, Hemoglobin, you're helping out John Foster, and Telemundo, you're helping out Nick. All right, here we go.
No, wait.
So,
I want both Telemundo and Hemoglobin to IM me.
no, you have to IM her, like in the
Immediate.
private,
Like right now.
Like
Do
right
it,
now,
guys.
Okay, here's what we
IM
do.
me.
Don't let me down.
Here's how it
Telemundo.
works. If you can get this without getting the clues, each time you get a clue, you lose a point, and whoever gets the question right. So, for example, you start with 4 points, And then if you ask a clue, you get 3. If you ask one of your internet buddies, you get 2, and so on.
It's like your driver's license.
All right, so here we go.
Points.
So you're both starting with 4 if you can answer it. If you don't get it, you got 0.
I'm winning.
All right, here we go. His face was the model for the mask worn by a famous horror movie serial killer. This is a Canadian. His face was the model for the mask worn by a famous horror movie serial killer.
John Candy.
Okay, he just blew his load there. All right, that means you can't ask any more. You can't even ask your internet buddy. All right, this is up to you. You have 4 points right now.
Oh, what is his name? I don't know.
Okay, so you're gonna go down a point. Okay, Telemundo.
I hate this.
Por favor.
All right, he's asking Telemundo. I'm gonna give you another hint. Before landing his famous TV role, this is for 3 points. He starred in 2 episodes of The Twilight Zone.
What's his name from Friday the 13th? That I don't know his name. I forget his name.
James Earl Jones.
Do you want to get? He's not Canadian. What? You're not in this anymore. Foster, you will wait your turn.
Foster's checked out.
All right.
What is his name?
All right. You can go.
Yeah, no. Is it Myers?
What? Jared, you can't just jump in. All right, hold on. All right, we're going to the next one. Years after landing his famous TV role, he returned to TV struggling to fit into a police uniform in T.J. Hooker. Also, not Jesse Schneiderman, the show.
Right.
This is for 2 points.
I'm not going to get this one.
All right, here we go. For 1 point, same one. Easy.
Just spell
It's
out the
not
name
John
and
Candy.
maybe we can...
He played the role that Chris Pine played in the TV version of Star Trek.
Oh, Shatner?
Shatner, that is right.
Oh,
that is right.
Point, sucker.
1 point to nothing.
That's 100% more points than you have right now.
That's right. All right, here we go. Question number 2. Although not, this is I'm just going to give you these vague hints and then it gets more specific. Wow.
Look at this.
Excuse me, 1930s lapper? Oh my. What did he say?
Jim Carrey.
He's not. This is your guy, Jim Carrey. All right, next one.
Okay.
We're ahead. Although not known as an actor or director, this famous Canadian starred and directed in his first film, Human Highway, in 1982. He's a famous Canadian, not an actor, famous Canadian. First film was Human Highway, released in 1982, but he's not known as an actor or director.
Now or back then, or he's...
Yeah, period. You wouldn't think of this person as an actor or director.
But I would know them?
Yes, you would know this person. Famous Canadian. You don't guess. If you don't know, pass on to the next one. Okay, next one. His father was a sports journalist who worked for the Toronto Globe and Mail and was host of Hockey Night in Canada. Same guy. Yeah.
Do you have crickets, like noises of chickens?
What?
Yes.
These are very obscure Canadians that you're talking about.
One of his early records features a song with a guitar solo that had 1 note. Famous Canadian. That's 1 note. That's
Canadians
a great guitar song.
All right. The band he works most often with is called Crazy Horse.
Oh.
Jeff Bridges.
What? Crazy Horse.
Didn't he just play Crazy Horse?
That's Crazy Heart.
I know.
No, Crazy Horse.
The strip club?
Neil Young. What is happening here? Neil Young.
I don't know if Neil Young directed a
You know
movie.
what Telemundo said?
Yes. What?
Telemundo said James Cameron.
Oh my God.
Telemundo.
All right, we have one more question.
Trying.
All right.
Thank you.
I'm getting the wrap up
You
here
do
because
have
we have
Google,
rad
though.
nerds coming up here. We have to do one more question and then 59-second
I'm sweating
gauntlet.
over here.
And then we got to get out of here with John Foster and Nick. All right, here we go. Last one. I don't know who's in the lead here. Who's going to win this?
1 point.
Okay, all right, you can come back.
No,
okay,
you
here we go.
can't.
Last one.
Oh,
You'll
please.
never know
Ron
this
McClane.
one. I got to go to the
Wilfrid
last
Laurier.
one. Last
Jim
one.
Jarmusch.
Okay, fine. Just shush. Here we go.
Rush.
All right. I'm giving you clues about one person. He's a famous Canadian.
Okay.
He may be dead, may be alive.
John Candy.
It might be a...
Is it John Candy?
It's John Candy. It's John Candy!
That's a game show.
That is it. That's all that we have to do.
God.
All right, John. Hey, Brian.
You hate me.
Do we have time? Look,
I'm so happy I won this.
Do
Get
we-
off of me.
do we have time for
This
the
is
gauntlet?
mine.
Do we have time? All right, we have time for the gauntlet. Do you want them to do it together, Brian, or do you want them?
alternate?
Do you want them to do one at a time?
We can answer like sequentially.
Okay, together. Here we go.
So I'll
together.
go-
All right, boys. It's time for the 59-second gauntlet. John, we need music. Let's go.
59-second. 59
Oh my God, we didn't do Strictly.
59 seconds,
This is such a good one.
59-second gauntlet.
All right, here we go. By the way, we'll do the Strictly Platonic next week because it's so good. All right, here we go.
Man,
I know,
my
right?
favorite.
Too much show tonight because John Foster showed up, bro. We rolled in.
Hey, man, I dropped out of school for you.
John Foster's ready for his show, bro. All right, here we go. John Foster, Nick Wright, Claudia Lana, greatest guest ever.
Oh, thanks.
All right, here we go. 59 seconds. You guys have to answer together. I don't know how you're going to do this. Right to that camera. Here we go. LV, count me in.
3, 2, 1.
What's your porn star name?
Ca-NUCK Buddy.
Most embarrassing moment in your life?
Oh, is that me? Oh my God, I'm ruining it. Right now.
In high school, I was.
Very handsome.
Biggest star you've ever met?
John Foster. What?
Biggest jerk in grade school?
John Foster.
Song playing while
stealing
you
my-
lost your virginity?
Nick, right.
That's not a song.
One thing on your iPod?
Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey.
Well, okay. Would you rather date Audrey Hepburn or Marilyn Monroe?
Audrey Hepburn.
Elvis or Sinatra? Who would you rather be?
Sinatra?
Gift of flight or be a billionaire?
Gift of flight.
Title of your memoirs?
Not again.
Place you go to think?
John's house?
Worst guy's name?
John.
High school sneakers?
Adidas Sambas.
Favorite down? That's time. That is time. You want this? You want Strictly right now? You want the Strictly Platonic. All right, here we go. All right, John Foster and Nick Wright, stay with us. We're gonna do a quick Strictly Platonic. Here we go, John. Kick it off. Strictly Platonic. Go. All right.
I wanna date you.
This is our last bit,
I
guys. This is our
wanna
last
rape you,
bit.
girl. It's strictly platonic. I don't wanna slow dance.
This is too much.
I don't wanna romance, girl. It's strictly platonic, strictly platonic, strictly platonic. End of the show edition.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Strictly Platonic. We gotta blaze through it. These are messages that I find in the Strictly Platonic section of Craigslist. Hanging out with me,
Oh my
John
goodness.
Foster and Nick Wright from Accidentally on Purpose. Here we go. First one. Title is I am sexually attracted to female dogs and animals. Anyone else?
Oh, wow.
Anyone else? I get actual hard-ons from female animals. Is there anyone else out there that struggles with this? All right, here we go. Next one. I'm not kidding. Death metal and ganja. Death metal and ganja. I'm looking for a girl who likes to smoke 420 and listen to death metal. I'm not looking for sex right off the bat. Hold on. Honestly, I could go either way on that one. You gotta love the balls on this guy. And then he goes, let's start by smoking a bowl and putting on some death. Real people only, please. No bots. No sex bots. All right, here we go. Hold on. Two more.
bots.
Japanese women for me. This is the grammar. I changed nothing. Looking for Japanese women to go out for some dinner and drinks. No expectations. Looking for friendship. And maybe a little more.
Oh, that's sweet.
And then
That's so sweet.
finally, last one, Strictly Platonic. Looking for a playmate? 3 question marks. 3. All right, here we go. My name, I'm going to read it like it's written. And if I pause, that's because there's a semicolon.
Okay.
My name is David. And I am a really easygoing, laid-back white male who is very outgoing and fun-spirited, who is looking for a easygoing, laid-back lady who is also fun-spirited, enjoys the company of a man to share some sexual fun and existing times with.
Was that Telemundo that wrote
Existing
that?
times. Hold on. I also have to say that I am really not into that profile verification or background stuff.
Whoa. Whoa.
It's not that I have anything to hide from anybody. I am a good man who is looking to have some fun with a great women.
Oh, man.
So, on that note, I will not respond to anybody
Is this a novella?
who asks me to do a background check of any kind. And that's Strictly Platonic. Take it away, Johnny!
Oh, my God.
Oh, God, the grammar! The grammar! All right, how about a big hand for Claudia Lano, John Foster, and Nick Wright for Accidentally on Purpose? It's Mondays, 8:30 at the end of March. It's going to be Wednesdays. These guys have Lunch with Nick and John on CBS.com. Thursdays.
Every day it's there.
Every day, Lunch with Nick and John. Watch their show. These guys were amazing. Claudia, thank you guys. And that's our show. Good night. Now get out of here. Go watch some real TV.
Telemundo, I love you.
Go watch real TV.
That's our show, we're gonna say goodnight. We'd like to stay forever, but it just ain't right. That's our show, we're gonna say goodnight. The guests were all so funny, yeah, they sparkled in the light. And then when Nick won that maple syrup, everybody who was in the chat room was like, oh man, that maple syrup looks pretty good. And then when I heard some more stories about Jesse Schneiderman, I said, oh, Jesse, you know, your
I want to say what's up to X-Man Man, X-Jesus, Sage Macy, Woozlevegs, UB3 Your Own 4-Age, the Lady Flash, the Almeister, the Josh, Texco Suicide, Telemundo Sociology Geek, Lum Full Metal, Lilac Movie Matt, My Snook, Nick Jonas, Parker Said, Penguin Lord, Pies Are Good, Ripper.